Hello and welcome to Programmed. My name is Jennifer Boulding and I'm the CEO of our nursing, disability and home care business. At Programmed, our approach to workplace health and safety is based on our values of personal safety leadership and care and empathy being the drivers of our behaviours. Adopting the notion of if you see it, you own it has long been a mantra within Programmed that continues to serve us well, ensuring that we all take personal responsibility for the safety and well-being of ourselves and those around us. We believe that everyone who comes to work with us should be able to return home at the end of the day free from injury. And whilst we continue to learn and improve, there are character traits of our safety culture which are important for you to know and to work to. These include personally committing to working safely and to looking after your colleagues and teammates, planning tasks and communicating well with your team to ensure you are clear on safe work methods, making sure you have the right tools and equipment for every job every time, from the right medical aids through to PPE and lifting equipment. Taking a moment to reconsider the risks when a job or a task unexpectedly changes. Having the courage to intervene on unsafe behaviour and to recognise those who are doing things safely. Taking the time to learn from our incident and hazard reports and taking action to prevent a recurrence. Speaking up where improvements to our health and safety focus can be made. Demonstrating personal safety leadership. If you see a hazard, take responsibility to make it safe and report it. And when in doubt, speak with your supervisor about how to make a job safe. Demonstrating care and empathy by considering and supporting others when times are tough. During this short video, you'll be introduced to the Safe Work Essentials for our healthcare business, which address the primary workplace risks for healthcare workers and, importantly, how we work together to manage them. Familiarising yourself with the Safe Work Essentials and committing to adopting the management and prevention techniques highlighted would ensure we all stay safe at work. So once again, welcome to Programmed, and I look forward to you contributing and building on our safety journey to enable all our employees to go home safe and free from injury at the end of every working day.
Programmed Care is part of the Programmed Group, a leading provider of operations and maintenance services across Australia and New Zealand. We are a division of Programmed Health Professionals, Australia's largest integrated provider of healthcare and nursing HR solutions, which was established in 1986. With offices located across Australia, Programmed Care is a separate division of Programmed Health Professionals, specialising in providing direct care services to clients within aged and community nursing and disability services in the community. When you are working with home and community care clients for Programmed, you must abide by our Code of Conduct and values. You must always provide your clients with good customer service, and remember that when you are working, you are representing Programmed and our values. When you first introduce yourself to a new client, inform them of who you are and tell them that you are from Programmed Health Professionals. Programmed will ensure that you are given a full orientation to your clients, and if there is any further education or training required to work with a specific individual, this will be provided. You are expected to maintain your skills and education throughout your employment also. If you have concerns or complaints about any aspect of your work with us, please alert us so we can work with you to resolve any issues. It is a condition of employment with Programmed that if a safety incident occurs during work hours or while you are travelling to or from work, that you report it to Programmed immediately on 13 10 95. We also require you to report any near misses for incidents or any risks or hazards on 13 10 95. As an employee of Programmed, you have a duty of care to your clients. You must be fit for work and perform your duties in a professional manner at all times. Depending on the client, you may not need to wear a uniform at work. In these cases, you must be dressed appropriately. Closed-toe shoes with good grip must be worn. ID badges should be with you at all times. You must have your mobile phone handy in case of emergencies, and you must be contactable while at work for both your safety and the client's safety. Do not answer the phone while driving, but instead call us back as soon as it is safe to do so. You should never use your mobile phone for personal reasons while at work. Do not provide your personal contact details directly to a client. If a client ever requests this from you, you must advise them to contact Programmed on 13 10 95 if they have any queries. As a healthcare professional, you should not obtain the client's direct contact details. Our team will seek to place you with clients that we believe will be a good fit for both you and the client. Our team will contact you via phone to discuss potential clients that you may be able to work with. We will provide you with a thorough brief about the client's care needs, services that will be delivered, and the required roster. Clients who have complex care needs will have training or shadow shifts with existing care staff before you are placed. The majority of our clients have ongoing care requirements and staff rosters that are typically sent to you at least 1 month in advance. It is expected that you will work all shifts that you are rostered. We expect all of our staff to be reliable and punctual for all shifts. If you are running late or if you cannot work one of your shifts, you must notify Programmed on 13 10 95 immediately. If you are planning to take leave, please notify our team as early as possible in advance. Many client rosters can change day to day due to changes to the client's availability or due to other staff on leave. It is vital when you work for Programmed health professionals that you are contactable on your mobile and that you return any messages from our team as soon as possible, as there may be an urgent roster change that we need to speak with you about. Please be as flexible and accommodating as possible to ensure that the client's needs are met and that they receive consistent, reliable care. If you arrive at a client's home and the client does not answer the door, please call us straight away on 13 10 95, as our first priority is to ensure that the client is safe. Care plans and/or task lists will be made available to you for each client that you work with. Due to privacy reasons, we are unable to email or post these to you. Our team will go through the information that you need over the phone, and a copy of the care plan or task lists will be in the client's home. Please allow a few minutes at the start of your shift to read over these. It is vital that you only complete the duties and care as outlined in the care plan and task list. If a client requests that you complete additional tasks, you must check with Programmed before proceeding. If you complete all required tasks before the end of your shift, please use your initiative to find suitable tasks to complete, such as helping out with some house cleaning. If you are unsure of what to do in the remaining time, please call Programmed for advice. It is important that all staff always work within their scope of practice and experience. If you feel that there is an aspect of a client's care that you are not trained in or experienced enough to complete independently, then you must alert our team before undertaking those tasks. It is a requirement of working with Programmed that you maintain your compliance. You must update your mandatory competencies annually, complete the NDIS module, and any other client-specific training. You must also hold a valid first aid certificate and update your practical CPR every 12 months. In some states, completion of a practical manual handling course annually is also required. If you gain further experience, training, or education, you must notify Programmed so we can keep your details up to date. Annual performance reviews may also be undertaken with our team. You must also maintain current documentation for driving clients if applicable. All clients and staff can register complaints without retribution and expect them to be addressed in a timely and professional manner. In the case of a report of unsatisfactory performance, this will be addressed with the staff member following our corrective action procedures. Programmed may be obliged to report serious misconduct to the relevant state authority, police, Disability Commissioner, or the Australian Health Practitioner Regulation Agency. Serious misconduct can include theft, working under the influence of alcohol or drugs, abusive behaviour, bullying, and discrimination. Programmed always seek to continuously improve and enhance our service delivery. Both clients and staff are encouraged to forward suggestions or feedback to our team. At Programmed, we are committed to the health and safety of our clients and our healthcare professionals. For the majority of our clients, our care management team complete home risk assessments prior to staff commencing work. In some cases, the home risk assessment is not able to be completed by our team, And in these cases, we may ask you to complete a home hazard inspection checklist at the start of your first shift. You must return this checklist to Programmed. When you arrive at a client's home, you must familiarise yourself with the environment, be aware of any potential hazards, and ensure the client provides you with an orientation to their home. Personal protective equipment, or PPE, will be provided by Programmed. It is recommended that you always have your own supply of gloves with you, especially in case the client has run out or doesn't have your size. Programmed can provide you with gloves if required. Our team will regularly have safety conversations with you, and you should always ask our team if you ever have any questions or concerns related to safety. Please be mindful that home environments are constantly changing and hazards can arise at any time. These hazards must be managed before work can commence, so you must alert Programmed if you become aware of any risks. The first safe work essential is expressed as every job, every time. As the title suggests, this outlines the expectations associated with all work being performed across Programmed and sets the foundation for keeping our people safe. This includes presenting fit for work, assess and discuss risks, confirm team members are competent and hold the right qualifications or are supervised by a qualified person, ensure suitable personal protective equipment is worn, verify that all equipment is in good working order and is used correctly, identify hazards, and take action to prevent being in harm's way, use lifting aids and follow correct manual handling, stop and report any unsafe work or conditions. Manual handling. I will ensure support or care plans are checked for mobility capability, equipment is checked as fit for service, so hoists, slings or walkers, ensure location is clear from all obstacles, or required personnel are in attendance, i.e. 1 or 2 person assist, and the client and team are aware of coordinated actions and those performing the transfer are trained and competent to complete the task. Driving. I will ensure the vehicle and equipment are in a safe working condition, clients are secure with seatbelt or appropriate wheelchair restraints, my seatbelt is fastened, capability of driving the vehicle if it has modified controls for disability access, all insurances, licence and training is up to date, driving is safe and within road and speed rules, mobile phone and other devices are never handled, care or support plans checked for behaviours of concern that may impact the safe operation of the vehicle, and aware of client vehicle policies if using a client vehicle, aware what fuel type the vehicle uses, and fuel policies. Scope of role. I will work within the limitations of the role I am performing, perform duties that I'm qualified and retained for, follow the care and support plan in line with my role, report any requests for duties or action out of prescribed role or scope, get approval from supervisor or programmed health professionals before undertaking additional duties, not work over shift times without approval from supervisor or programmed health professional. Medication management. I will ensure I am qualified to perform all medication duties undertaken as per my role, report any issues immediately, follow the medication administration process, right patient, right medication, right dose, right time, right route, right documentation, right reason, right response, right of refusal, right history or assessment, right evaluation of allergy and drug reactions, right education. Behaviours of concern. I will check care and support plan for triggers and behaviours, ensure I maintain my personal safety and security. I will not allow myself to get blocked in, so always position self for safe exit from room or environment, apply de-escalation protocols where prescribed, and report any incidents. Working in varying environments. I will ensure a risk assessment is completed for each new home site attended, so a home hazard inspection checklist, complete ward and site orientations, care and support plans have been read, site meets HSE requirements, no smoking inside, pets outside or secured, RCD fitted, policies and procedures available, report any variation to work environment, new pets, equipment changes, i.e. a new hoist, report hazards, electrical, trip or behavioural, and report near misses. Situational awareness, avoiding slips, trips and falls. I will. Maintain awareness of potential environmental hazards, such as uneven or cracked pavement, raised tree roots or wet floors. Wear non-slip shoes, especially in wet weather. Avoid distractions such as mobile phones, and stick to walking on designated pathways and avoid shortcuts. If there is ever a safety incident involving either yourself or the client, you must call Programmed on 13 10 95 as soon as it is safe to do so. We also expect you to report any near misses or injuries. If you ever have any concerns about a client's health or well-being, you must notify Programmed of your concerns. This may include changes to the client's mental state, risks of falls, loss of appetite, pain, or distress. Please also check the care plan in the client's home for any specific OH&S or emergency procedures which must be followed. The next 2 slides list some potential home hazards that you may encounter and should always be on alert for when working in a home environment. These include environmental hazards such as unrestrained pets, loose carpets or floorboards. There may also be electrical hazards such as frayed power cords or overloaded power points. If there is not sufficient PPE in the home, please alert Programmed. Before using any cleaning products, you must read and follow the instructions carefully. Never use homemade cleaning products or products which are out of date. Wear gloves when handling cleaning products and ensure there is adequate ventilation. If you identify issues with any equipment in the home, such as hoists, manual handling equipment, or cleaning equipment, please alert our team. Always be mindful of potential trip or slip hazards in the home, such as objects or spills on the floor. Please take care when driving clients in your car or driving to and from work. Make sure that you follow all road rules and ensure that you are fit to drive. You are only ever able to drive clients in your own car once you have provided all of the compliance documents to Programmed. Training may be required where hoists are used in the home. We will discuss any specific client requirements with you. Please be aware that Programmed have a strict no-lift policy, and if you feel that a client doesn't have sufficient manual handling equipment to meet their needs, please notify our team. Some clients that we work with may experience challenging behaviours. A risk assessment will always be completed for these clients, and information to assist you will be provided. We expect all care staff to engage in positive behaviour support strategies when interacting with clients, and you are never to use restrictive practice. Where there is any actual or perceived threat to your personal safety, you must remove yourself from danger immediately, but never leave the client unattended. Call Programmed on 13 10 95 immediately, or emergency services on 000. Staff must be prepared to act appropriately in emergency situations, such as medical emergencies, gas leaks, fire, or motor vehicle accidents. Staff must not place themselves at risk in emergency situations and must only assist when safe to do so. In an emergency, please call 000, and when it is safe to do so, notify Programmed on 13 10 95. Thank you for attending today's session. Please take this opportunity to ask any questions regarding our policies and procedures for community care.